All right. It is another fun morning. Reaching the point now where it is honestly, Fridays have become a dreadful day at work because of all the people who ask off and our just general shortage of people. And so that's not fun. But that's whatever. We'll just keep dealing with it until we can deal with it no more. And hopefully, when we get to the point where we can deal with it no more, we will move on with our lives. But that's the kind of morning that I woke up to today. And just hoping that we can make something of it. And it's unfortunate that it keeps having to be this way, but it is the reality in which I exist. It was raining really hard last night, and I woke up and I went out into my living room, and I can remember thinking that the rain sounded really loud, and not like, oh, it's raining really hard loud, but like it's raining inside my house loud. And I was like, this is weird. Like, why is the rain sound so loud right now? And I kind of monkeyed about with it or whatever, but I didn't really pay any attention to it. I thought immediately that my garage door was left open all night, but I opened up the garage and the garage door was not open. And so I was like, okay, well, it's not that. I was like, why does this rain sound so loud? Whatever, I guess it's just raining really hard, I guess. But it was like, there's a difference between it's raining really hard outside and it's raining inside my house, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So, at any rate, I decided that I was just going to ignore it and go about my morning routine as I normally would. And that's what I did. Except when I went about my morning routine as I normally would, and when the sun finally came out, I saw that there was a huge gap in my front door, in that the door had not been fully closed the night prior. And so my door had been halfway open probably all night, and I didn't even know it, which is an unsettling feeling, but I'm sure I have nothing to worry about. But it's still like, oh, yikes, my door has been open almost all night, and it could have been open, and rain could have been blowing in or something. I almost never use my front door for that very reason. It does not close super well, and you really have to give it a good shove into the frame to get it to shut. And most of the times I deadbolt it because I'm like, okay, that thing's not opening now. But at any rate, it was not ideal. And so hopefully, there's no hopefully about it. It was just one of those things that we wake up to. And oops, my whole front door has been almost open all day. And that was pretty wild, but at the end of the day, we made it through that. And so now I'm marching boldly into what is looking like it will be just another fantastically awful Friday. And we'll just keep on marching bravely into these days until we can march no more. And that is just the place in which I exist right now. I was able to wake up early enough to get some of my videos offloaded from my camera into my videos offloaded. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Jeez, this is so bad. I'm so distracted. I can't even hold a conversation like for more than 20 seconds. My SD card filled up yesterday. I was filming a video on my way home, and my SD card filled up. And so I was like, okay, well, I guess I will go ahead and empty it out this morning so that I can continue recording, which is what you all are watching right now. But normally I don't wake up in enough time to do that. It doesn't take all that horribly long. It's just more a matter of remembering to do it than anything. But yeah, so I went ahead and got that all offloaded. It looks like I had 6 videos from the week so far. This makes 7, which hits my goal. And then if I recorded another one on the way home, that makes 8. And so that should be a pretty decent amount of videos to be able to kind of rest on for a little bit. And hopefully I'll be able to continue to get these videos uploaded sometime over the weekend, because I'm set to have a pretty busy weekend this weekend. And so I can hopefully get the videos situated and then get everything that I need to get done and try and keep this thing going. It's just nerve-wracking because of where I am right now with the videos. I have gosh, why can't I think? Well, I have caught up with myself in these videos, and so I have gotten as far along in these videos as I have uploads. So now basically I record for a week, upload for a week, record for a week, upload for a week. And quite literally, like, I was ahead. I'm sure I'm behind now because I haven't uploaded anything since last weekend probably. And so now, like, I'm going to upload all the videos that I have, and I'm not sure that it's even going to be enough to pull me ahead. I think it'll just get me where I need to be, maybe caught up. I am still a decent chunk of videos ahead, and if I get the time on Sunday to film some videos, I probably will. But as far as I'm concerned, the rest of the week, Saturday is shot, and then next weekend is not great, and we're just continuing to continue until the world sets itself on fire. And that's kind of what we've got going on. And hopefully I can continue to produce these and get my goal out there. It'd be nice to get ahead again. I kind of shot myself in the foot. I was really excited to catch up. I was like, oh, I gotta catch up. And then I finally caught up, and when I finally caught up, I now realize, well, great, now that I've caught up, I have no means. This car is going the wrong way on the highway. That looks dangerous. Must have spun out during the storm. They look messed up real bad though. Anyway, now that I've caught up, I'm like, well, crap. Every weekend now I only have up to 10 videos to upload, and then I'm stuck. And so I did record a lot of ambient forest scenery while I was on vacation, and I can continue to upload ambient forest videos, but like the realistic part of it is, like, as far as videos with any sort of substance is concerned, that's really all I've got. And so, we'll have to see what happens, and if I can start cranking these out. I think the problem is I need to get my inspiration going again. Work right now has just been draining it all out of me, and that's not good. Like, to be so exhausted from work that my personal endeavors are now suffering, and that's the opposite of what I wanted. I want to be able to pursue this so that I don't have to work forever, and instead I'm pursuing work so that I have to work forever. And so hopefully I can recharge over the weekend, recharge enough to get back to somewhere or something that I want to be back to. And if that's not the case, then that will have to be the reality that I exist in. And hopefully I exist in it very well. But I don't know. It is not ideal. It is unfortunate. And hopefully it will pass. It's hard to see past the darkness when you're in the thick of it. But I kind of have to tell myself, like, this will pass. This is not forever. This is not an always thing. It'll pass. And if it doesn't pass, then I'm kind of screwed. And, well, if it doesn't pass, then I'll find something better. That's kind of what that comes down to. Like, nothing is worth this. And so we'll see what the world comes to, what it says, what it believes, all these wonderful, terrible things. And that's really all I can say about that. There was a whole big, ugly incident that happened, and I'm kind of caught in the middle of that. And then I have days like this where I can literally do nothing. And so, yeah, they want to know what my issue is. That's my issue. And so my right ear, I can't hear out of my right ear right now. And I woke up this morning and my left ear was clogged. And I was like, well, that's great. I'm just not going to be able to hear at all. And that'll be real fun. So, I don't know what'll happen with that one. Hopefully it'll clear up before because I have an appointment on the 19th, which is next Friday. So, hopefully I can keep it clear till next Friday. Otherwise, I'm going to be scoradoodled. I just won't be able to hear it all. So, that'll be fun. Walking your way downtown, making my way downtown, learning about all of the fun things around. I'm singing a song about going to work because I'm trying to make myself happy. Ah, that is the world that I exist in. La di da di da di da di da. Di 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 do di di da di 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 do da da di 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 do di di da di 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 do di do di di do di da di di do di da di di. All right. Well, I don't even know anymore. Just, that's all I can say about that. Hopefully, everything works in my favor. And this video feels just as uneventful as my videos when I'm driving home. Which, when I'm driving home, I at least have an excuse because my mind's been occupied by work for 8 hours. And then... But these ones, like, I'm fresh from the morning. My morning ideas and topics and thoughts and theories should be fresh on my mind, but they're not. I'm just sitting here trying to survive. And that is the reality in which I exist. And so here we are. I am going to have a bad day. Anymore, they're all just kind of terrible. But, oh well. What can you do? Can't let it rule you. Can't let it not rule you. Can't let it really do anything. Gosh, these videos are awful. If anyone watches these, and I apologize in advance, but know that you are witnessing a very rough patch, and that hopefully in a month from now I will be back to my usual chipper self and full of fruitful information to be had. And if I'm not, then know that I will probably be looking for another job. Those are my only options in life right now. And that's okay. We can do that. That's why life gives us options. We're fortunate enough that we live in a country where there are options. And I'm not going to get too hung up over what is and what isn't. I will instead get hung up over what I can and cannot control. And people will have to learn to be self-reliant, because I have nobody. And that's just awesome opossum. Hanging from a cherry blossom. Alright. Well, that's what I've got going on. Hopefully you all have a good morning. And it's a better one than mine. And hopefully your thoughts are a little more clearly gathered than mine are. But that's my morning. Cloudy, blurry mess. Thanks for stopping by.